Pendulation is a term coined by Dr. Peter Levine, who is the creator of somatic experience therapy, which is a therapy for trauma and chronic conditions. Hi, I'm Michael Westgate. Thank you for joining me. I've helped people with chronic pain for over 2 decades. I aim to help you say goodbye to pain and hello to a fully lived life. Next, we're going to practice together. I want to remind you that when your body is overwhelmed or in pain, that you and we all tend to disconnect from it because we see the body as the source of pain. And therefore we reject it and we abandon it because we want to get away from the pain. So the exercises that we're going to go through right now, we're going to do 3, are to help you reclaim your connection with your body. And what we're going to start with is what's called a box breath. The box breath is meant to calm down your system. That's why we're starting with it, so that you could be more successful with connecting with your body without running away from it. So it's a powerful technique for calming the mind and reducing stress and enhancing focus. And the reason it's called the box breath is because it has 4 stages of practice, which forms kind of a box shape, so to speak, in the practice itself. So to start, find a comfortable position. Begin by finding a quiet and comfortable place to sit or lay down. You're sitting, sit with your back straight and place your hands on your lap or knees. Close your eyes if it helps you concentrate, or you can keep them open with a soft gaze. Inhale slowly. Count to 4. Start by taking a slow, deep breath in through your nose. As you inhale, count silently to 4 in your mind. Imagine filling your lungs with air, allowing your abdomen to rise gently. Next, hold your breath for a count of 4. Once you complete the inhalation, hold your breath for a count of 4. Keep your lungs comfortably filled. Maintain a sense of calm during this phase. Exhale slowly. Now begin to exhale slowly and steadily through your nose or mouth. As you exhale, count silently to 4. Feel the tension leaving your body with each out-breath. After you empty the lungs, hold your breath again for a count of 4. During this pause, you'll experience a moment of stillness before the next inhalation. Repeat the entire cycle for several rounds. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And hold for a count of 4. Continue this rhythmical breathing pattern. You want to maintain your awareness as you practice. Maintain awareness of your breath and the sensations in your body. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Focus on your breath and the counting. You can choose the duration of your practice based on your needs. Start with 3 to 5 minutes and gradually extend the practice as you become more comfortable with it. Finish mindfully. When you're ready to conclude the practice, take a few natural breaths and open your eyes if they were closed. Notice how you feel after the box breath exercise. The box breath exercise is a simple and effective way to calm your mind, reduce stress, and enhance your overall sense of well-being. And it can be used as a quick reset during a busy day or as a part of your daily routine. I recommend that you practice it regularly to build up your resilience to stress and to prepare you for any sort of event like presentation or test where you feel like you're too stressed out and you may not perform well. All right, so now that we've done the box breath to prepare ourselves, now we're going to do a pendulation exercise to relieve pain. So here's the preparation. Again, you want to find a quiet space. You want an environment where you won't be disturbed. So if in all these exercises, it's best to let everyone know not to come bursting into the room. If you have pets, please put them out of the room so they don't interrupt you. Unless you need them to feel regulated, in that case, it's fine. But generally speaking, it's better if you're on your own. If you have someone else in the room to help you feel secure, just make sure that there's no talking or interruption. for your practice. So you want to comfortably sit or lie down and allow your body to relax. So if you're in a chair, just kind of sink into the chair. And if you're in a bed or on a mat, then let yourself just kind of sink into the mat. We're going to start by exploring sensations in the body. Begin by focusing on your breath. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself and bring your attention to the present moment. Then scan your body. Explore your body for areas of comfort and ease. So those are areas that feel warm, at ease, and happy, relaxed. And then explore your body for areas of discomfort or pain. And the sensations in both of these cases could be quite varied. So for pain, it could be a sharp, it could be hot or too cold or tense and gripped. Doesn't really matter as long as it's something that you feel uncomfortable with. And just note the areas in your body that feel uncomfortable and the ones that feel comfortable. It's important to pay attention to the qualities of the sensation in both of these because it helps your nervous system when you can name it. So you might even say to yourself, this area of my body feels numb. This other area of my body feels prickly or throbbing. And then likewise, you go, this area of my body feels light or it's floating or warm. See if you can do that. You're going to see if you can label both areas of comfort and ease and areas of discomfort or pain. Now, what I want you to do is lightly assess the intensity of discomfort or pain on a 1 to 10 scale, and 10 being the most intense. Now that you've identified some areas, I want you to choose an area of discomfort or pain that is moderate in intensity. So do not choose the one that's the worst. Choose one that is in the middle ground. You're going to use this when we do the pendulation exercise. So now direct your attention to the chosen area of discomfort or pain and observe it without judgment. Pay attention to the qualities of the sensation. Is it sharp, dull, throbbing, or burning? Describe it to yourself. Keep breathing. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Avoid holding your breath, even if the sensation is intense, and don't force it. Now, when the sensation becomes overwhelming or too intense, redirect your attention to the area of comfort that you identified earlier. It could be any of them. It could even be a neutral area, as long as it's an area that isn't in distress. As you shift your focus to comfort, notice how the sensations of your body change. And again, do your best to name specifically what that area feels like. It's warm, it's relaxed, or you can even say it's neutral, so it's just kind of quiet. Now that you've spent a little bit of time with the positive sensations, practice moving back and forth between the contraction of painful area sensations and expansion, the comforting area, and their sensations. You have to trust the rhythm. Allow this kind of oscillation, this pendulation, to kind of proceed naturally. Trust your body's innate sense of when to move between the different areas. As you observe this pendulation between the two areas, notice any changes in the intensity or qualities of the painful sensations. The pain may begin to soften as you shift back and forth. So keep practicing. You're going to go at your own pace. Spend as much time as necessary in the at ease area so that when you come back to the place of pain, that you feel like you have more grounding and more resources. So as you pendulate, you're facilitating the gradual release of trapped energy and emotional tension associated with that pain. And remember that over time, you may achieve a better sense of balance and regulation in your body, which will aid your healing if you do this regularly. All right, now I want you to come back to the sensation of ease and sit with that. So just sit with the sensation of ease and kind of try to go deeper into that space. And then go back to the place of pain and see if it feels any different than it did when you started. And if so, see if you can name it. It used to feel prickly, now it feels just achy. Or maybe it's slightly numb, but there's no prickle. Or maybe it's even warm now and a little more at ease. Whatever is real for you. Then, following your breath, if you've closed your eyes, slowly open them and kind of feel yourself in your chair. Reorient to the space you're in when it's appropriate for you to do so. All right, so this exercise will build resilience in your nervous system. And I want you to consider incorporating pendulation into your self-care routine to strengthen your nervous system and to up the capacity to handle difficult emotions and painful situations. What's extremely important to this process is self-compassion and patience. Healing is a journey. It's okay that it takes time. And this is a great thing to use when you feel overwhelmed by a circumstance or some sort of event. If you can find some quiet time, you can lock yourself in the broom closet for 10 minutes. This would be a great place to go to help you with that overwhelm. All right, so next we're going to do a similar exercise, but this time we're going to pendulate or oscillate between happy and distressing memories to help with emotional regulation. So it's the same principle. And one of the reasons why I'm putting these together is I want to show you that the principle of pendulation can be used in many different practices as long as you understand the basics. So this practice aims to help you navigate distressing memories by creating a balanced rhythm between these distressing memories and happy, soothing memories. It's a gentle approach to emotional processing that prevents overwhelm and promotes more emotional regulation for you. So again, make sure you're in a quiet space. Choose a quiet and comfortable place where you won't be interrupted. Ensure that you're in a relaxed position, whether sitting or lying down. First, recall a soothing memory. Begin by thinking of a time when you felt completely at ease in your body. It could be a situation like one of these: walking in nature, lying on a beach, sipping tea and reading your favorite book, or maybe it's spending time with friends or loved ones. So find one of those memories that you cherish and that when you think of it, you feel your body respond by relaxing. Close your eyes and immerse yourself in this memory. Pay attention to the sensory details, such as sight, sound, smell, and physical sensations associated with this soothing experience. Embrace the memory. Allow yourself to fully embrace the soothing memory. Feel the positive emotions associated with it, whether it's joy, contentment, or relaxation. Let these emotions wash over you. Now, transition to a distressing memory. Gently shift your focus to a distressing memory or the thing in your life that is currently causing you stress. It's important not to rush this transition. Take your time and be mindful of how it feels to shift from a soothing memory to a distressing one. Now explore the distressing memory and pay attention to your body sensations in response to it. So as you focus on the distressing memory, pay attention to the emotions and physical sensations it evokes. Notice any tension, discomfort, or emotional response that arises. It's okay to experience these feelings. The key is to avoid becoming overwhelmed. As soon as you start feeling overwhelmed by the distressing memory, switch your focus back to the soothing memory you recalled in the second step. This is your safe haven, a place of comfort and calm. Return to the soothing memory with the same level of immersion as before. Reconnect with the positive emotions and sensations associated with it. Allow these feelings to wash over you once more. And continue to pendulate. So you're going to repeat this process at your own pace. Keep pendulating. That means oscillating between the distressing memory and the soothing memory. The goal is not to erase or deny the distressing memory, but to regulate your emotional response to it. Gradually, you may find that the distressing memory becomes less overwhelming. So now bring yourself back to the positive memory and rest in that space just for a few moments. And now just touch base on the distressing thought or feeling or memory and see if it's any less intense than it was before you started the exercise. Just keep that in, just note that and see if it, and by the way, if it's not that much different, it's fine. But it's often that it will feel less intense after this exercise. And then gradually bring yourself out of the practice and open your eyes and reorient to your surroundings. So now after you've done this process, after you've practiced pendulation, take a moment to reflect on your emotions and experiences in the practice. And also practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that it's okay to feel distressed. There's nothing wrong that you feel distressed and overwhelmed. It's not a failure. And remember, this practice is about creating a balance and a safe place for processing these difficult feelings or emotions that you are challenged with. And remember that pendulating between happy and soothing memories is valuable self-care for emotional regulation. And over time, if you practice the things that these three practices that I've just shown you, it can help you build resilience and a more balanced relationship with challenging memories and emotions and body sensations, which over time will help steer your health towards more emotional, more regulation, more ease, and more ability to heal from distressing and difficult present and past situations. So in conclusion, pendulating between soothing and distressing memories or body sensations is a valuable self-care practice that will help with your regulation of stress. And over time, it can help you build resilience and a more balanced relationship with your body and the sensations that your memories and unresolved issues. So I highly recommend doing these practices regularly. Daily would be best till you discover that you can more spontaneously apply them in your life when distressing things show up. If you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe. Click on the bell so you won't miss my next video. For more in-depth articles and videos, visit my website at michaelwestgate.com.